Everybody, calm down. I gotta calm myself down. Oh shit, that's loud. 1 second. That might be too loud. Let me know if that's a good volume. Okay, we're in. We're doing it. Penultimate E3 conference. Let's go. What are we getting? Ace Attorney.
Welcome to the CAPCOM
We're not starting with a game.
Showcase.
Okay.
I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer,
all that
and
shit?
I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
She just spoiled the whole thing?
First stop today, Resident Evil
She
Village.
spoiled the whole fucking thing?
The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Alright, let's get some DLC.
Another time.
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Why would they not use Lady Dimitrescu, dude? Oh, we're getting content.
There's nothing to fear.
Where's Rose?
Oh, it's just part of the game.
She's
Let me know if this is too loud.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on.
It's kind of spoiling some shit. Unless that's part of the trailer. I never saw the trailer for that one.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May.
You're welcome.
We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror. As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil REverse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons.
But like, I don't know.
I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil REverse will go live next month across all supported platforms.
Still? It's going to take another month?
Head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
No, we're getting DLC though, right? Right? Just started on additional DLC. Why did they have that already? But that's cool. I'm okay with just the fucking announcement of it though, honestly. Yeah, the word I was covering was started.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update. Next up, some long-awaited news from
so
the
we
world
are getting
of
some cool
Monster
shit
Hunter.
then. Yes.
Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series.
This one looks cool.
Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin.
Yo, Resident Evil 9X? People think it's going to be called Resident Evil Phoenix. Because you can get the IX in there. It's like Resurrection, right? Or something like that. I don't know. I was saying, bro. We're starting with the crying Zelda from Breath of the Wild.
This was his fate.
This game looks kind of cool, but it sucks the first game is only on 3DS, you know?
Strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature,
it's like, I don't know what the fucking plot's gonna be like.
He never stood a chance.
All around, things just kept getting worse. But I heard that Guardian
It's a cool way to get into Monster Hunter, I think.
And returned to Hecole
Get into the lore a little bit.
I went there to see Red's old monster again.
His old monster? His old fucking monster?
Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone, and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
Well, it looks kind of fun, man. I don't know.
This is the legendary monster. Raise wings.
Yeah, the one who fucks you up in Smash.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits
oh, the
are
fucking
appearing
cat,
everywhere,
dude.
and they're emitting a strange light.
Oh, we got the smallest bit of gameplay. Yes, here we go. That's cool. Oh, it's like you team up with them and shit. It's the Pokemans. Ooh.
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters? How do you control them?
It's not about control. Monsters help
Ooh,
riders.
that would be kind of fun. I don't know.
And the bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
They got some crazy animation or effects and shit.
What kind of power does Ratha really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves?
Oh,
all I have are questions.
If there's worry or doubt in your voice, Ratha will become anxious too.
Yeah, dude. The cat.
He needs to know that you will protect him.
Fucking
no matter
the cat
what.
comes in.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
Oh, they're going pretty all in with this one.
A voice.
Looks pretty high budget and everything.
Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters.
Comes, bro. It's got the big long neck on him.
Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet.
The
That
monsties,
makes them
dude.
My friends here taught me that.
Play the game just to hear that fucking word.
I believe in the strength of humanity.
Does that make them cuter? They're not monsters. They're monsties. That looks kind of fun. I don't know. Like I have no idea what happens in the first game. Maybe you need to, but it's a 3DS game, man. I always have so much trouble playing 3DS games nowadays. I just want to play them on my big TV, you know? Free tele updates? Which one? Oh. What's going on here? Is this 4? The second game? Oh, mute. Is the game out? Wait a minute, there's an update for it? Trial version available June 25th. Wait, how is there already a DLC? Is it? I guess maybe it's out in Japan already. There's a DLC coming out already, dude. Okay. There you go. You get your pre-order bonus. Make sure to everybody make sure to pre-order right now. That's cool though for Amiibo fans and stuff. Oh my God, there's more. What is going? There's so much text. There's so much text on the screen. July 9th. Okay, you're getting a DLC pack like 1 week after you buy it.
Looks pretty epic, right? And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter
Oh,
Stories
it's just the
2
dog?
as
Okay.
one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release.
That's fine. It's just a dog
You
then.
can get
It's
an
all
early
good.
peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks
That's a
later
really
on July
smart way to
9th.
do it. I love it when games
That's
do
not
that.
the only way to join
So
the
smart.
hunt. Millions of
It
you
gets you
made
invested,
Monster
so you wanna
Hunter
buy
Rise
it.
a huge success earlier this year. And we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise.
On the
Let's find out more.
rise, dude. On the rise. Monster Hunter Rise, dude.
Let's go!
It's 8,000 IQ.
This is for my fellow hunters!
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the game's already out, right? Capcom Collab 1? It's a combo attack? What is this?
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge.
Is that cat like an actual full-ass character?
I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
I like it, but I have no idea what's happening. I guess you get them in Rise. It's just so strange that they're doing the trailer. I don't know, it's fine. It's cool. I'm not super into Monster Hunter, but it's cool, man. Like, it's cool. Use save data? There's so much text, you can't read it! You can't read shit. That's cool, though. You get some quests and shit, that's more exciting. Hey, add a dog or a cat to your game, you'll get 10,000 more sales minimum. Black leather legs? Shadow shades? We're getting... They're showing everything, dude. We got patch notes too.
Like my second home.
You think you can take on Ron D?
Paid content. You have to be the person. What is happening right now? What's going on? I'm not hyped. I just have no fucking clue what's going on. I liked it.
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan.
Supposedly.
With all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us.
She's so happy.
Fans of Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, it's already better than Square. It's already better than Square already. You're right.
Of the great
It's already better than the Square Enix
North
conference,
American
man.
and European future
Oh, okay,
attorneys
this
will
is
finally
interesting.
be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London.
We already knew about this though,
play
right?
as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel. Now let's hear more about the story.
Yes.
So then, let us unwrap.
Ba. Alright, what's going on? Phoenix Wright is cool, man.
To the
Yeah, that's some
centre
cool
of the
shit,
world.
man.
Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
Is that them?
Country is incredible. I will become.
Are they like?
I have to.
Are they like ancestors or something?
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious.
Oh, Sherlock
Who are you?
Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. You must have heard of me.
Sherlock Holmes, dude.
Solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction.
Oh, it's a full-ass 3D game. That's cool.
Well.
So it's Switch then, for sure. I mean, what else would it be? 3DS? Let's go.
It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
I mean, you're either a fan or you're not, right?
Demands its right to a
I don't
cross-examination.
think this trailer would, like, convert you. You'd have to, like, already know if you like it or not.
Objection. Your
No, they can't say that quiet. You see, objection. Objection! You gotta scream it, dude. Ruby scream.
Objection!
That's garbage.
My lord, with all
He's a
due respect,
vampire.
this
What
is
the
an
fuck?
outrage.
He's a vampire. What the fuck is that?
You're the best lawyer in the world.
What, they just fucking slapped their table and a fire thing came out? Sherlock Holmes out of 10.
New cases and 8 mini escapades where you can
8
take
is
on the
pretty
role
good.
of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer
Wasn't that
first
gameplay?
look at 2 gameplay features new
Okay,
to the
yeah,
franchise
new.
in the Great
New
Ace Attorney
features.
Chronicles. Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
She's too happy for me. I can't.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney.
Okay, Jonathan, what's up?
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
Where to?
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
Okay.
Coming to the Ace Attorney
What does it
series.
mean, though? Okay, we actually do it. Okay. Keeping me confused. It's a little confusing.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock.
Oh, is Herlock on your team, or are you Herlock? That guy's from Advance Wars, man. That guy's straight up like a character from Advance Wars.
Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular,
Okay.
a grandiose yet flawed series of conjectures.
Oh, so they give you like their testimony, like what they think happened. It's stylized. It's kind of cool. It's such a weird trailer, though, man. Like it doesn't read well unless you already know what the gameplay is about. Because it's so quick, you can't read the shit. There's no voice acting. You can't read it. It's too quick. I mean, you can read it, but you better be fucking like glued to your TV. Look at that, yo. Come on. How is it a feature though?
Ryunosuke
Need to
and
watch more
Susato
anime.
will then discuss
I watch
to correct
anime
the
with
flaws in
English
production.
dub. I can read it fast enough, but for like a trailer where you're kind of like I'm looking over at chat, I'm looking over here, like
At this
I feel like
point,
they're just pretty
players will
quick.
be
Or they
prompted to
should
search
add
for
like
clues that
voice
help
acting just for the
identify
E3
errors
trailer.
in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Since she's the copious beard esport.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the
So
new
are you Herlock or are you this guy?
Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
He's got the really quiet voice. You gotta be really quiet when he talks. Correction. I don't know if this trailer works in the context they're trying to make it work in. Like, I think a lot of people are just gonna like not like they're just gonna like stop watching the Capcom conference right now. Now they're spoiling the fucking whole entire plot, dude. Uh-oh. One incident, yeah. Solved. Elementary, dude. Bones? Fucking
In
stones?
courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client.
Let's see.
Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
So they fucking slam their table.
Summation, examination. Take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
The fucking... So there's not just one judge now. That's kind of cool.
You'll have to identify conflicting statements and sway the jury in your favor. Examine each statement carefully and select 2 contradicting jurors to call out the flaws in their logic.
That's interesting. See, that's cool. Like, 'cause I've played the old ones. Still having like 5 different people you gotta fucking convince.
Be ready to provide evidence from the court record to help prove the contradiction in their claims.
See, this reads a bit better. It's a bit quicker, you know?
When you successfully point out one of these contradictions among the jurors, you might just change their minds, too. With a slam of their fist, each juror you persuade will send a fiery
Let's
ball
see it.
towards the scales above and literally tip the scales of justice in your favor.
Why do they
Bring
have to do it
each
like
contradiction
that?
to light and
Sort of the
persuade
courtroom?
jury
Oh
to
yeah.
help prove
You gotta
your
hold the
client's
hilt too. You gotta assert dominance. What the fuck is this?
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
Throws the wine.
This
dude.
has just been a small taste of the exciting new gameplay features in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. We are very excited to get this game in the hands
Yeah, what's the release date, though?
fans and diehard fans alike.
July? That's pretty
Thanks
soon.
for watching.
Yeah, I agree with you. It felt a little
It
too.
already seems like I have a
Like
bunch
they
of
derailed
things to
all
catch
hype
up on.
getting
There are
up to
some
that. Like
exciting
now
new
everybody's
adventures and
back to
titles
nothing
look
again.
forward
Like
to.
there's no hype anymore.
Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports?
Oh,
Let's
no.
close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV
Oh,
and Vicious.
Street Fighter
They'll
6?
tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World
nah.
Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other
Street Fighter 6
content
or
on
nah?
Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
Let's see. Put this man's face together. Like.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom Esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious. Host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to it, and I think that's the perfect word to describe what we have for everyone today.
Yo, what's
Street
up,
Fighter
Snake
V,
Vin Prime?
Capcom
How you doing?
E3, it just
Thank you for the
feels
follow.
right, and you feel the electricity in the air.
Nice!
Noise!
That was nasty. And there might be some people at home, Vicious, who don't fully know what competitive Street Fighter V is. The long and the short.
I don't like how they keep saying 5. Are we not getting Street Fighter 6?
Around the world, state to state, country to country, and we try to bring our opponent's life bar from 100 all the way down to 0 and feel pretty goddamn good doing it.
That's right, Rob. If you think you're the best in your
I don't think we need to know that, but hey,
up.
I appreciate
Capcom
that.
Pro Tour to prove it.
As
And become
detailed.
Possibly a world champion at Street Fighter V.
The double perfect, the way he looked at the camera like, don't ever expect another man's controller.
So in this year's CPT overall, it's a series of tournaments that have $5,000 on the line for each tournament, but that money alone, that's not what's really at stake here. It's about making it to the granddaddy of them all, Capcom Cup.
Just resetting grand finals of Capcom Cup.
So behind me, you can see in all of its glory, the Capcom Pro Tour.
I see Red Bull is what I see. I see unfocused Red Bull.
That's a place that you are very, very familiar with.
That's right. We take all of our events and broadcast it live from this stage, and we check out all of the top competitors from each and every one of these regions. And
I see a lot of Red Bull,
the Capcom
actually.
Pro Tour has shaped up a lot. 2021, we have 32 events going on in the Capcom Pro Tour.
That's cool, man. I don't really follow
19
Street Fighter
different territories.
competitively,
So
but
there's
this is
so
cool
many
for.
opportunities for
'Cause I do
players
follow
around the
Dragon Ball
world
Fighters
to
competitively
get
a
that
little
ticket
bit.
into Capcom Cup this season. I'm absolutely excited because, again, that is a big change from what 2020 was into what we could expect for 2021.
And Mago is your first.
Is this confirming there is no? We're sticking with Street Fighter 5 for another year, though.
Not only can you catch the Capcom Pro Tour live on the Capcom Fighters channel, you can do so on a plethora of platforms. We have it on Twitch, YouTube.
Yeah, I wouldn't use
Twitter,
Twitch.
and
Isn't a very
Facebook.
good
Of
site.
course, if you don't
Twitch
catch
isn't a
it
very
live,
good
you can
app.
also check out the VODs for all the competitive studying you would need to become a successful Street Fighter V player.
That's
kind of
cool, though.
Some of
They
the
give you, like,
community-focused
tutorials and shit.
content that we have on Capcom Fighters. We have No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We have sets where we take players from around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10.
It's smart
Not
what they're
only
doing.
that, actually, we
Go
do have
full on with
Street Fighter
esports.
League
Get the
that's happening
fans involved.
Season after season, non-stop action. 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who will walk away with the championship and the $150,000 prize pool.
Street Fighter League is something that you don't want to miss because normally
I'm
we
really
only
worried this is
have
the end, though,
1v1
of Capcom's
content. But now
showcase.
you actually have your teammates at your back, and every decision that you make is not just about you anymore.
Look for more news on Street Fighter League later this year.
It's Oki time. What's gonna happen?
Okay.
Check the movement.
Are we getting anything? Is there a one last thing? That's what I'm waiting for.
Let's not forget, the Intel World Opening is happening right now. Top players representing 11 regions around the world are competing for their place in the World Finals happening next month. Be sure to check out the official website for more
I got
information,
cute little outfits.
including current standings and broadcast schedule.
To commemorate this event, everyone who logged in during this period will receive an exclusive competitor title and dojo
Bro, I'm
object.
nervous.
You
I'm
do
nervous
not
Capcom's
wanna
just
miss
over.
this.
That means
highly
Nintendo has a lot
recommend
riding on their
everyone to
shoulders.
Stay tuned
for E3.
future Capcom Pro Tour
Oh,
updates
no.
on the Capcom Fighters channel.
And again, we've had so many events so far. We started off with the Japan region. We've had a couple of more events going on afterwards, but the action does not stop. In fact, we're going to be continuing off with the Midwest region for the Capcom Pro Tour. I know you're definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, your boy is from Ohio. Make sure you guys tune in to see the tournament.
You do not want to miss some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world compete head-to-head.
Okay, now.
I dare you to find better Street Fighter. I dare you.
We're getting a little trailer of esports. Man, I don't know, man. It's a lot of not games right now.
Obviously, they got a rivalry. I'm the best in the world.
This game has changed the lives of so many people here.
Bro, I don't know. Before this event, on just the YouTube video I was on, there were 9,000 people waiting for this.
This is the ultimate Street Fighter V experience. This
There-
is Capcom
There'll be
Pro
something at the end, man. There'll be something at the end.
Thanks, guys. It's been a really exciting season so far, and I can't wait to see how this plays out on the road to Capcom Cup. Remember to check out Capcom Fighters' Twitch and YouTube channels for more information and to watch the latest matches. So that's a wrap for Capcom at E3 this year. Let's recap what we all saw. Resident Evil
Recap
Village
what?
is back with the latest installment of the survival horror experience and RE-verse as part of the franchise's 25th
What-
anniversary. We have new
three
adventures
games.
to embark on
It's
in the
three
world of
games.
Monster Hunter,
We knew about all 3 of them. 2 of them were already out.
Wings of Ruin, and Monster Hunter Rise. And don't forget to go back in time with the great Ace Attorney Chronicles to tap into the family history of Phoenix Wright and solve new cases. Finally, don't miss out on the esports fun.
There's got to be something
Make sure you catch
at
the
the
latest
end.
matches with Capcom Fighters. There really is something for everyone here today. But don't go anywhere yet. Join the conversation on Twitter and make sure you check out the Capcom virtual booth on the E3 portal to watch all these videos again and more. I'm Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer. Thank you for being part of the Capcom experience at E3 this year.
I am not gonna say anything until I see one more thing. Because there 3 games? I think Square Enix just beat them. No, wait a minute. Was it even 3 games? We talked about Village getting DLC maybe in the future. We talked about a cool-looking Monster Hunter game. And then we talked about... So 2 games. It's like 2 games. Bruh. My entire stream schedule for today was this Capcom thing. Fuck, dude. Why is it? Fuck. Why is it gotta be like that? Holy fucking shit. So, Monster Hunter Stories 2 and Phoenix Wright Chronicles. And that's all it is. That's all it was. I went live for this for longer than the conference itself.